Hey, Rick at that.
Hello, what's up this evening? Up in this game, yeah, I know you see it. All the way up, yeah, it's no deceiving. We ain't journey, but don't stop believing. Ain't no Uno folk, yeah, it's the trio. Triple up, yeah, do it for our people. Ain't no splitting, yeah, it's always equal. And them boys cold, yeah, I say free, yo. Number one, yeah, we gon' talk about real. Old school player, not just hitting ring the bell. New Jersey brother with stories to tell. Delivering the real like he was handling mail. Then we got tired, bringing in the swag. Black and gold country, handling the bag. Tar Heel living, laughing and never mad. Plus a light skinned life that me and Real never had. Oh yeah, and then there's me. No doubt, man, the wildest of the three. Don't filter, incite, awaken in a dream. The absolute no F giver on the team. All three come together, man, know so well. Feeding off of each other, man, by no sale. Too strong with the vibes, man, ain't gon' fail. 3 shots to the dome, finna give y'all hell.
3 shots to the dome, turn us up, cause you know we on. 3 shots to the dome, recognize all of it on. 3 shots to the dome, turn us up, cause you know we on. 3 shots to the dome, recognize all of it on.
Welcome to 3 Shots to the Dome.
Stop cursing.
Hey, we don't want to curse. Welcome to 3 Shots to the Dome. Another episode. It's good to be back. Happy New Year.
Thanks.
Here with the fellas. Back at it. Excited to be back in the studio, in the booth. You know what I mean? And we want to start off our 3 Shot episode of the new year. With what we sipping on. Terrell, what you working with?
Maker's Mark, 46.
Okay, 46. You got something else sitting over there too.
Oh, and I'm chasing it with my whiskey stout.
Whiskey stout. Okay. Yep. You drinking dumpster juice. And I'm coming out with the rich and rare. I like to keep it basic and cheap. And you know.
Don't get much cheaper than the end of this table.
Yeah, but that's But you know, I'm gonna respectfully pour my shot. 3 shots. What you gonna get? What you got for us, Sam?
Well, if you must know,
So you got some sophisticated shit.
yes, today we on this Port of the Taylor variety. The best drink you can have.
This dude brought Taylor Port.
For $11.
He brought Taylor Port to the recording session.
We don't take shots. We drink for
Just so you know,
that's a lot. So
don't run up. We got thugs. Taylor Port cats out here.
on God, cuz.
For real.
Crypto trying to cut it like cuz.
He got on Care Bear slippers though.
Actually, they great slippers. They mighty comfortable too.
Yeah.
On Moses.
You can smell it as soon as you open it.
You open up, it smells like a whole bunch of pissy grapes.
Taylor Port. The Hennessy is one.
The Hennessy of wines.
It smells like Satan's communion.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Your woman lady might not be a 10, she might not be a 9, but you drink enough of this, you damn sure gonna be fine. Taylor Port.
You are drinking ox blood. Just so you
Well, tell Paul Bunyan I appreciate it.
You
Said
signed up
ox
for a
blood.
liver ritual testing program, didn't
Hey,
you?
my liver has gone through 17 years.
We got paramedics on standby. By the end of this episode, he's gonna need an IV.
Cap.
So,
Skeletons.
everybody got what they need.
Snapbacks.
So, I'll set it off with my toast for this episode is to the new year. You know what I mean? Bigger and better things. Want to take 3 shots to the dome to another level. We're gonna really lock in, do more. We're gonna hit you with the interviews and get out here. You know what I'm saying? Get outside of the studio. You know what I mean? We're gonna get out and do some things. So, big shot to us. 3 shots in this new year. We're gonna make it pop. What you got, bro?
Same thing, man. Toasting up to the new year. We want to, all of us prosper, be blessed, do bigger and better things, for us and our families, man. So, and another thing, we want to take this podcast to another level. We thank y'all for subscribing. We ask y'all to continue to subscribe, support, merch coming soon. So thank y'all. Sam, you up?
Yeah, I'm up. It's ready. toasting the freedoms, man, and continuous blessings to everyone out there that's supporting us, continue to support us. Continuous blessings for our families, you know what I'm saying? And just straight up, us growing as people, as a podcast, as a unit, you know, everything. Podcast and outside is like just us growing in general, man. That's what my toast is to.
Sounds good to me. 3 shots, fellas. Let's go. Toast up. 2023.
That awkward moment you realize you poured more than a shot. This really is the Hennessy of wine, people.
Then you realize you knew you poured too much.
Right.
Taylor poured wine. Take
Cats that still do Taylor Point always do too much.
Whatever. Let's just get to these topics.
See? You want to just breeze by it. It's okay. Okay, so today is episode of
3 Shots News, baby.
Woo! You heard him. 3 Shots News. About to jump off. You know what I'm saying? And I guess I'll set it off. 3 Shots News. My topic for this session of the news is this 6-year-old child that decided to shoot that teacher. Got me absolutely blown away. I am on, what the hell? My wife is a teacher, you understand? And that is, you have to worry about the 6-year-olds? That ain't weird. That ain't.
These kids bug out now.
What's that? First grade?
First grade.
First grade, bro.
Now think about this though. And this is what, I mean, it's a tragic thing. It's terrible what happened. But where I want to hear different views is, like, where did this 6-year-old get? Like, where did this happen? Like, where there had to be signs of some type of something. Someone taught this child this type of mentality. This was something to do.
I mean, sometimes with kids, like they mimic what they see.
Yeah. This ain't Call of Duty, man.
But I'm just saying, like, they mimic what they see, and then, like, obviously the gun wasn't in a safe enough spot where the kid can get to.
Yep.
So that's numbers 1A and 1B if you want to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that he felt compelled enough to have to take the gun and go shoot his teacher, that's the thing. Like, how does it escalate to that point?
There's a whole lot.
Right. I mean, there's a lot of questions, but there's really nothing put out there in terms of what the answers could be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It just doesn't.
The mind of a 6-year-old. Like,
Yeah, it's just like what 6-year-old says. You know what?
I'm sick of that house.
This daggone 3 minus 2 was too much for me today, and I'm finna mess her life up.
We not
Like, come on, bro. Like, it
Well,
just.
We ain't finna do the whole alphabet this week.
One of the things is like guns is it's a big thing in the South, man. Like gun ownership,
Oh, they
fighting gun laws and all that. Yeah, we're all gun owners, man. But a lot of people we don't like you said, Sam. We don't hide it very well. We leave them out. We have gun cases unlocked.
Just locked up.
You know,
Less than 80%.
you know, not like back in the day. We just keep them in the shoemax, top of the closet,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
when nobody can reach.
Well, I mean,
I ain't always stay with the shoebox in the top of the closet, bro.
Yeah.
my dad was an officer my whole life. I'm saying most of my life, 14 years of my
So he
life.
had it locked up?
So I mean, I was just around him. Like I knew what not to do. Like I mean, I used to be left at the crib and could have access to things.
You never went mess with it.
It was locked. It was locked up. From what I believe.
How many people?
But I never went to go try to mess with
think
it.
about
He
it.
also bought me BB
How
guns
many
and stuff
people you
like
got
that.
now? How many parents and stuff you got now that have guns and actually teach the household about gun safety and not mess with stuff?
Nah, that's not much.
All you hear 90% of the time is don't go this place, don't go that, don't touch my, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that.
No.
But you ain't hearing nothing about no real gun safety most of the time.
Won't even hear
I
that.
sat down the same when my pop sat down with me. I showed my kids my gun. Like, this is my gun. This is not a game. This is not a toy. This is not
Right.
to be touched ever.
But
like, this will kill you.
Yeah.
Like, this is not a game. This is dangerous. We do not touch this.
And
Period. You won't have access to it, but if you do, see it. It ain't for you to touch.
Yeah, you
tell me and I'll come
at
get it.
all.
So they ain't never.
I mean, it was,
came. And from the time I showed them that, they never saw it again.
my dad was in
So-
the Marines, so I know it was a gun in the house, but I never messed with it.
So the incident, was it in class? So other kids saw
It
it.
was at school.
Yeah, it was at school.
Wow.
So that's what makes it even crazy. And then
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
the other
where
thing, the
is
schools though, how do we keep getting guns in these schools?
Well, they don't check.
Ever freaking deadly, bro.
Not elementary school. I mean, my middle school, I had to walk the middle detector.
At this point, it don't even matter because it was a school back home in Jacksonville. A kid died the third day of school. Well, first, second, third day of school, got stabbed up. And then it was a gun threat like a few weeks ago for a basketball game. Like they bringing the guns into school. Like,
well, they got the bars on the wrong school.
it's
my
crazy, bro.
But
So now,
I went to Risingstown, shout out Pittsburgh. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Risingstown, we had to go through metal detectors every day. But I mean, we was in middle school. We wasn't 6-year-old.
And I'm not saying
elementary school they had that.
that's bananas though. Even middle school, though.
like the fact that you had to go through a metal detector to get the class.
Yeah.
That's wild.
That was mid-90s.
So now-
like gang banging was
What?
going on heavy in the mid-90s.
I heard on the news it's gonna be hard to charge the parents with the crime. What y'all think?
Whose weapon was it?
Should the parents be charged?
You gotta hold them. You gotta hold them somewhere.
What nationality are the parents?
I have no idea.
This
I'm just hearing about
okay,
it.
so let's keep it a band. You know if the parents were charged.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So, but since they asking should the parents be charged, that leads me to believe that they not of the.
No, I mean,
Well,
yeah, it's a
Virginia laws are different.
There was
They're
a-
very tough.
Commonwealth laws are extremely different.
Yeah.
But I'm just asking. I don't know. I mean, yes. Don't get me wrong. It doesn't matter the race of the parents. At the same time, that we all know the justice system does different things with different races. In my opinion, though, should the parents be charged? To an extent, yes.
I agree.
Yeah, and I just before I close this out, there was a situation of a child getting hold of a mom's boyfriend's gun and shooting his brother right here in North Carolina just a few years back, and
I heard about
he
that.
killed his brother, and they did end up charging mom. Mom went to jail. She got like years in prison, and I thought that made sense. They left. They were either home or they were in the room or something. But the gun was just out, and they was able to do that. So
If you being
they got to be charged
negligent-
with. Yeah, that's negligence.
Yeah,
Find out
you
for
being-
Yeah,
a
negligence.
child
Yeah.
of that age. You have to come. You should be knowing. Like my 6-year-old's not getting into no gun, and I don't know about it. My wife don't know about
That's
it.
what I'm saying.
Like
Yeah.
he ain't really know where that long where he's by himself to even had that. Because we watch our kids wear a tune.
If you
we don't
completely
with our
being
kids.
negligent and that gun is just out to be out, then you
But
pretty
that's
much,
us.
you pretty much asking for a charge.
Exactly. You have
Yeah.
to go charge.
And but at the same time, you still should be like teaching some form of gun safety in your house if you have a gun.
Exactly.
Regardless, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, if you want to be negligent and leave it out and that type of stuff happens, then yes, you deserve that charge. Cause you it's like if you driving in the car and somebody gets murdered on that drive and they jump back in the car with you. Guess what you are? You're an accessory.
Accessory, yeah.
So technically, if you want to be real, you've now been an accessory to the fact that this kid got shot. You know what I'm saying?
So, what do you do with the kid though?
That's good. That's straight sideboard.
That kid has irreparable emotional damage that he has to deal with for the rest of his life because
That child will never be the same.
parent is going to jail, and that when you're talking about that that kid has to do with the fact he killed his brother. And he may not realize it now, but as he gets older, that's going to hit him harder and harder and harder.
No, I'm talking about with this kid in Virginia,
Oh, the kid in Virginia, the kid,
6-year-old. What do you do with him?
I mean,
he's going to juvie.
he got to go to juvie.
He's going to go to juvie.
But I don't think it'll be like. I think anything he'll go to like a psych ward. He'll go to somewhere where he's getting therapy.
VA, listen, the Commonwealth laws in VA are crazy, bro. He's going.
But it's been how they charge him. He's 6. That's different than a minor.
If I had
It's like
if I
that's
had
a
a
toddler
kid,
down
he'll
there.
end up in one of them like not a jail, but in one of them like
Camps type thing.
Man, I got a 6-year-old.
For how long I don't know, but it feels like that. If that's what they're gonna do, that's probably what's gonna happen.
I got a 6-year-old in another room, and like I couldn't imagine like putting him in a cell. I don't give a fuck if he shot somebody.
Right.
If he was just strong enough to shoot
Because it's-
ain't putting him in jail ain't gonna benefit him none.
Bro, that's
Yeah.
it's a lot of situations where jail ain't gonna be a benefit. I mean, but especially for kids, like unless he one of them dudes that's just like you used to see on Scared Straight that just didn't.
I don't think it
care.
was like that. He got mad at his teacher. He was upset with his teacher.
So,
pissed off.
if he
was in
got,
trouble.
so that was intentional.
It sounds
He
that way.
planned it. I'm gonna go home and go to school. I'm gonna shoot her.
Okay, so if he planned it, then he's pretty much done for. It's a
But they'll put him in because of his age. They will put him in a psychiatric unit. They're not going to put him in a jail. They're going to put him in a psychiatric unit.
They're not going to try him as an adult.
He's going to grow up to be Michael Myers.
But if he was like
remember the newest Michael Myers, he was big as hell. He looked like Kane.
If that kid was 13 years old, he's definitely getting tried.
Oh, as an adult, yeah.
Oh yeah.
But as a 6-year-old, he's going to get put through a lot of questions.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of psychiatric.
But I still think he's going to end up in like one of them camp type situations.
Probably.
There's no way he's just going to get off of that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think the teacher died, did she?
Yeah.
She did?
I think
I
so.
don't think she died.
I don't know.
I think she just got shot.
No, I think she died.
I think she
died.
If she died, then it's really a dub. But I don't think she died. So I mean, that's pretty much at that point.
Well, I mean that's gonna be tough.
Either way, it's a messed up situation.
Yeah,
That should have never happened. And that starts from the household all the way into the school.
Yeah, if y'all got any information that we missed, put in the comments
Yeah,
so we can keep up on it.
We just know
this
parts
is
of
the
the
news.
story.
Yeah.
We're giving you the news as we've seen it.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right,
I want to, so that's that topic. We'll get into that, but we'll pass this on to Terrell.
Sam.
Oh, you want to go Sam?
Yeah.
Sam?
Yours. No, yours first.
All right, back that up.
We about to get into this.
It's called.
Well, I'm a 90s baby. They like 80s to 90s and stuff. So it is what it is. But we all grew up on House Party, Class Act, House Party 2, House Party 3, all that. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to mention House Party 4. Garbage. But what I am going to bring up is the fact that there's a new House Party movie out. I'm bothered by this. Y'all done messed around and decided to throw House Party at LeBron's house because he won't there. Or whatever the case may be. I get y'all want to be creative and have something.
That ain't creative.
Leave well enough the F alone. All right, we done had 40 movies.
It ain't no creativity in that.
Kid and Play was in Tree. If you want to count Class Act, fuck. But I'm not counting Class Act for this. But
Class Act was different Class Act was still on.
But other people call it House Party 2 instead of calling it Class Act. We just being honest.
People are idiots.
Yeah,
that's also true. What I'm saying is this, bro. The fact that y'all decided this was a good idea was horrible.
Now,
wipe off that mic.
So listen. Now listen. I gotta. Here's something interesting, right?
Oh hell.
When it comes to remakes, because this generation doesn't have a lot of creativity.
No.
So I felt the same exact way before they did the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh, don't get me started on that.
Now, I thought it was going to be terrible. And it ended up being decent. I mean, granted, Carlton.
Carlton being the cokehead.
Yeah, that just threw me off for a loop. But so I gave it a chance and I ended up liking it. But with this,
I can't see.
But with this House Party movie, I can't. I can't. I will not go to the movies. I'll probably wait for it to come on BET Uncut or some shit. Oh, excuse my language.
See? It's always me.
I can't watch it.
The daggone Brandon Marshall of the group decides he wants to keep cussing after telling us we can't cuss.
I can't.
That's crazy. That's wild. He just.
You said the Brandon Marshall?
Yeah. He gave us the YouTube rundown. We shouldn't be cussing on the YouTube. Everything else.
Snatch that toboggan off. Your old tongue gonna change. Anyway.
I'll do it. I don't give a damn.
Yeah, he tilted it to the front.
Yeah, he can come up a little
more.
Yeah. All right, five head. Listen.
What you think, Ty? You gonna go watch it?
No, I'm not.
I
will not go see that. Do not disrespect my memories of growing up. And House Party is a classic. Don't ruin it.
Yeah,
they're attempting to. But I don't do a whole lot of like TV, like not like that. Like I don't do you're not gonna remake some shit like no.
It's just come on.
No, I got a little bit. No, I'm just.
We came up with Kid and Play. We came up with Shireen. We came up with Tisha Campbell, Big Head stuff. We came up with Daryl Chill, missing everybody. Bernie Mac, Ooh,
Chris,
I know you.
Chris Tucker.
What year was that? What year was the original House Party?
91.
91.
91.
Because with Robin Harris and the first one.
My favorite comedian.
You was 4.
Fuck.
Watching it on his Fisher Price TV.
Actually, I wasn't. I was watching on the big old. It's a big old Sanyo TV with the fat back.
But you had the TV on the top.
Bro, you was about
TV was
20.
on the stand.
Nah, I was.
You still trying to be funny?
I was 15.
You want no daggone 15?
No. Yeah,
I was 11.
Yeah, I was 16.
I was 11.
No,
You was buying cigarettes.
I was 15. Yeah,
You was buying cigarettes legally.
16. My bad. Yeah, I don't know.
All right, listen.
I just know I wasn't 20.
But I'm not about to get into House Party. There's not a whole lot of sequels and things like that I even like anyway. But like there's a few classics that
You
all
just
3 of
don't
them
mess
though.
with, bro.
There's a trilogy like you watch
don't
all of them. That's
mess
dope.
with, dog.
But like House Party's not one of them. Like it had its moment. It was hot. It let it have its moment. It's not something you're gonna repeat.
The moment we let Marcus Houston star in a House Party movie,
Wait,
that shit it was pretty much it then.
so I got a question though.
Okay.
That'll kind of switch up a little bit. Out of the classics we grew up on, which one would you like to see remade?
You know what? Y'all might not agree with me, but that's
I got a perfect one.
I got one.
Okay.
You about to say the same shit? I'm about to say.
No, I'm not.
Stop cussing.
Oh, shoot.
What I want to see, because I ain't from where I'm from. What I want to see is a remake,
Coach.
black version. No, a movie. It's a movie. It's a remake of a movie. You said it was a show? Or you want a movie?
Either one.
Movie. I want the Goonies remake.
Nah.
With black kids.
Nah. Give me that bottle.
Nah.
You tripping?
The Goonies.
Nah.
You can't do a black version of the Goonies.
You can't do that,
Why can't you?
No.
and you can't do
Because they have to do it under the stand.
because
Goonies is
the
like
people
my
under the
favorite
stand-
People don't say that.
if they gonna do that, they gonna try to remake the Sandlot too. Nah.
No,
They had
they had
Sandlot too.
No, that's terrible. No, I mean, don't remake the Sandlot. It's a classic. Leave it alone. Leave the Goonies alone. Leave Sandlot alone.
It's probably one of
They did it.
Mine too.
I love that.
The Sandlot 2 was terrible.
It was terrible.
That's like Belly 2
Yeah. Yeah, that was nasty.
with the game.
Like, don't even.
That's right.
It was the worst. That's the worst.
Let's get this out of the way as well. Anything starring in the game is automatically butt cheeks.
No. Listen.
Butt cheeks. Sauteed.
What I'm saying is,
butt cheeks with
you
garbage.
can take the Goonies. You can take the Goonies.
No.
That's my favorite shit, man. Like I want to see it redone.
Stop cussing.
Nah. We can edit it. Boop. I mean, I think we got like 8
That's my
customers.
favorite. You can kiss my.
So,
Tell you do like the BT system.
so
Don't be terrible.
what movie or TV show would you like to be remade?
What you got?
Because you had some. What
I
was
went
yours?
Goonies. I don't
What was
care.
yours?
I want to, since there's so much buffoonery on TV,
Yeah.
I want to see A Different World remade.
No.
That is going to be ratchet.
You can't do it.
We can do it,
No.
but it's gonna be A&T.
A different world.
But it gotta be Clark Atlanta. There's gonna be titties popping.
If they remake a different world, one or two things is either gonna be on Aspire,
Somebody's gonna
or
get
BET
pregnant.
Plus, and it's gonna be all.
He said Aspire.
Somebody's
I'm
gonna get
just
pregnant
saying.
and there's gonna be a fight. We know that.
That's not a different.
Nah, it ain't gonna be no.
Monday night.
It was a different world back
It
then.
ain't gonna be buffoonery. Nah.
It won't, you don't think it'll be crazy?
Yeah.
That'll be.
They got if they stick to the roots of the show.
Who's going to produce this? It's okay. That's what we need to get. Who's going to produce? We about to get into a whole different. This is crazy.
Who going to Hillman now?
Antoine Fuqua.
Here you go.
Fuqua, whatever you say his name.
It ain't gonna get no run. It ain't gonna get no looks like that heavy.
It's not gonna happen.
Lee Daniel ain't gonna do it. That's for
Lee
sure.
Daniel ain't gonna do it.
No, I don't want him to do
Lee
it.
Daniel is literally
Nah.
2 shows on Fox at the same
If you
time.
wanna
and
talk
one
about-
of them got worse, and one of them got better, and he canceled the one that got better.
If you do a remake of a show like that right now, it has to relate to the era now, college now. It's not gonna be our deal no more.
They did a version of A Different World. It's called All American Homecoming.
That was era. That was era based.
That was terrible.
I think that was era based.
I watched like 2 episodes.
I wouldn't mind seeing the Cosby Show redone, but like A Different World, no.
Who would be Cosby?
Exactly.
Nah.
I mean, it would have to be something
be
simple.
dropping off the little and pop pop. Oh,
No, you can't. That's just when you.
I mean,
it's impossible to do.
yeah. Who dropping Quaaludes when somebody drink, bro?
Man, you know what? Next.
That's I'm not see. That's where you took it. You went through that.
Who brought up the Cosby Show?
The concept of the Cosby Show. Yeah,
No,
you talking about Quaaludes and shit.
You can't do it, bro. Who?
I don't see nobody.
You can't replace Felicia Rashad. You can't.
Yes, you can.
You gonna put Jennifer Lewis?
No.
It ain't gotta be. It
I'm
why
just
can't it be
asking.
an up and comer?
I'm just asking.
Why can't it be a new up and
All right, so
comer?
what?
Nia Long and Sanaa Lathan.
Yup. They could easily do it.
I would
easily do it.
I would absolutely.
And then the dad could be Morris Chestnut.
No, let me tell you something. I'm not watching anything else with Morris Chestnut in it.
Why?
I'm sick of him.
You talking about the best man?
No,
You can do too much.
What's it, episodes or whatever. It's
no,
called.
I didn't watch none of them.
I watched
I
it.
didn't watch none of them.
Alright, but anyway, listen, guys.
But if Nia Long was Miss Huxtable,
Nia Long could be whatever you want.
I would, yeah.
And it's okay, so now, ladies.
I'll be Udoka.
So now I got slapped over a table in a Tyler Perry movie. I was done with it after that.
She deserved that, so I don't know why.
I was done with Sanaa.
My son is a Cartwright.
She deserved that. I mean, she got whammy. Like she got,
I was done
she got
with
slapped. She got, the court wasn't right after that, was it?
I was done with it.
The court was missing the win after that slap. But
Sanaa.
so that's our entertainment news. Speaking of, house party trash. We're not watching it. If you do, so what? Just tell me how it was.
If anybody,
if you know the deal, you know what it is.
Seasons later on after the movie, they say it was great.
Leave it in the comments.
Y'all wanna
Please let us know.
Y'all want to come in my neck with it? Or y'all know any sequels that should never been sequels? All right. Y'all know what to do.
Bring it to us. We will chop it up about it. Now, Ro, give us what you got, man, for your topic of the news this time around.
All right, I got something a little bit more serious, man.
I don't understand why I was saying.
It's something that doesn't get talked about a whole lot by talking heads. I understand these ESPN guys and Fox Sports and all these big shows. They're talking heads. They're collecting the big paychecks. I don't blame them for following protocol.
Right.
But this whole Dana White situation. Now, for those who don't know, Dana White, the head of UFC, was out at a bar or club or something for New Year's Eve, and his wife, they ended up getting to an altercation. His wife slapped him. He retaliated, slapped her up. And people are trying to justify it by saying she slapped him first. Which, if that's your argument, cool. It's not mine, but hey, whatever. The fact that it just gets swept under the rug.
You know what?
He's a head of a major corporation. But other black athletes get vilified, even for defending themselves. Vilified for it.
DeAndre Johnson at Florida State.
Yeah. So I just don't get it. You know what I mean?
But you know why?
They just swept it under the rug. And the thing about it is, what I hated the most was Stephen A. Smith. Man, this dude, before he spoke on the Jerry Jones situation, he defended Jerry Jones before speaking on it.
Don't get me started on Jerry.
Now, Dana White, same scenario.
But you know why?
Before somebody asked him what he thought about it, the first thing he did was gave a couple of minutes defending the dude and then tried to justify it. Like, I used to watch Stephen A. a little bit. I can't stand him now, man.
Both sides of the
I can't stand that dude now. I'm sorry. I can't.
Is
And I understand he got to collect a check. He's worth, I think $30 million or something like that a year. Whatever the case.
How do you forget morals? I understand you got a job.
Morals and money don't mix.
Which is crazy. But you can't put yourself out there sometime acting like you got morals and then you do the stuff you do.
Nah. And to be honest, a lot of people would do the same thing he's doing if they had that amount of money. A lot of people. Yeah, it's easy to say for us, but
listen, I know.
I wouldn't. But the thing is, hold on. But the thing is, he has a podcast he's free to speak on.
Stuff,
yeah, he gets way more views than us.
But he didn't even speak on it. You know what I mean?
For now.
So
yeah, I mean,
but he killed Kyrie.
Murdered Kyrie, boy. He just went hammer time on Kyrie, boy.
Kill AI.
But But that's
And him and
the
Al was
issue.
so-called close.
I mean, the thing is, he's not. You know what I'm saying, like, he's not the first. I mean, this situation is even bigger than him just tapping her up.
I can say.
I mean, I know cats personally who's been in domestic situations where the female is the aggressor.
Yep.
And she snaps, and you know what I'm saying, and haul off and just sock him in his eye like it ain't even nothing. Like I know those types. I know them personally.
I've been there.
So
Yeah.
you know what I mean. So I get it. You know what I'm saying. So I get like you retaliating, but like the thing is,
I think it's level.
there ain't even no investigation when they start sweeping their shit under the rug.
Nah.
Excuse my French. Because like Ray Rice, like his woman even said, like we was drunk, we was drinking. You know what I'm saying? I lost it, he lost it. But he was still
that don't matter.
dragged through the mud.
When
Like
you in the colored congregation, that does not matter at all.
but that's just like Brett Favre still ain't nothing happen to him.
Nah, it won't.
That's
You know what I'm
Mississippi,
saying?
bro. Like that's definitely not gonna happen to Brett Favre.
You know what I'm saying? Like think about it. Like I mean,
His
like,
last name explains all the stuff.
Are we
he
supposed to
might
just
favor.
not get upset about things like this anymore? Because it's like, I mean, I get it. It's wrong for him to, you know what I'm saying, put his hands on a woman. I get that. But it's also just as wrong for her to put her hands on him.
Yep, I agree.
It's
You know what I'm
levels.
saying? Like, just, I mean, flat out. But the thing about it is, handle it the same. Like, the justice system should be handling this shit the same way they do with us.
Not
And
gonna
they don't.
Nope.
And that's my problem with it. I understand people fight. Man, woman, kids, everybody fights sometimes. I get it. How do you, the people who's supposed to handle things, how are they going to handle the fighting?
But
They handle it different.
But
That's
listen,
what my problem is.
here's the thing. He did an interview, I think today or yesterday. He was like, well, because everybody was calling for him to be removed from the UFC. He was like, what is that going to prove? What's that going to do for me? Like he just responded in a cocky way, like a condescending way.
Cause he pretty much
And
was like, what
I don't think anything's going to happen to him.
No, and no, to him.
I don't.
Not a
That's
bad
why he
thing.
responded the way he did. Because it
And
was like,
the funny thing is,
anybody about to do shit.
the fighters wanted him removed, but guess what? They still gonna fight. They still gonna collect the check.
Boycott the next UFC. Like
They're not about to make their money that
And the funny thing is, he's not even paying them like real money. They don't get paid real money. He keep a lot of
If
that.
that's the case, bro, I swear to you, if you really want somebody gone, then act on it.
Nah, he not.
But he's not gonna go nowhere, and you gonna still continue to fight.
Only
right?
way he gonna eat. Only way he gonna suffer for that is if everybody stop fighting.
All I know
Then
is
it's like, you know what? We ain't doing nothing.
All I know is this.
They're not gonna do it.
Nope.
And I know it's not exactly the same thing, but we gotta quit with the double standards, bro. I'm not condoning what Dana White did. I'm not condoning what Dana White's wife did. But at some point, we gotta stop acting like people can't defend themselves.
But let me say this.
I mean, hold on.
But
Hold on.
like I was saying, every situation is different. I say it's levels to it.
Listen, he's what 250,
I've never seen his wife.
60
I
pounds.
didn't even know it was married.
All of us has probably been through some type of situation where a woman hit us. I know I have.
Yeah. I almost got stabbed.
What can a woman really do? Like, how can she really hurt you by slapping you?
Bro, I'm not snow.
He's more embarrassed than
No,
anything.
but that's what I'm saying. That's why I say it's levels.
Yeah,
Now, if you sitting there like, I'm not gonna hit this female
Well,
because
yeah.
it's wrong, I'm not gonna do it, and if the police show up, I'm the one getting locked up.
Yep.
But if she just straight up going ham, fist and everything, when is it okay for you to defend yourself?
you gotta grab her up, yoke her up.
But this is what I'm saying.
A lot of these women be teeny.
This is why I said I don't condone what Dana White or his wife did. But I'm asking, when is it okay for a man to defend himself?
When a weapon's involved.
Legally, as soon as
Not
she,
even then.
legally, as soon as she touches you,
Yeah, illegally. you can.
assault's assault. We're not talking, but the law is the law. I mean, assault's assault. Anybody can assault you. A child can. But what I'm saying is,
the law only works for a certain group.
we feel like, you know, we was raised a certain way in society states that you're not supposed to put your hands on a female.
Right.
You're not. Right? But there's been years and years, for ages and ages, women got their own show called Snap. They be killing niggas.
Yeah.
Snap, Forensic Files, it's a bunch of shows like this.
There's people to hunt it like they could be treacherous.
Bro.
I'm not saying you're supposed to just haul off and just sock a broad just every time she picks you
But
off.
but see,
What I'm
that's-
saying is, like,
that's why I
if
say
you
it's
get
levels to
attacked, you get attacked, and you have every right to defend yourself right away. It ain't like after you've been socked by her 7 times. No, if she attacks you, you feel attacked.
But that's
you're
why
ready to
I
defend
said
yourself.
there's levels to it. If she continuously
I don't
what she's
think-
supposed to do.
The issue here
Yeah,
is
that's-
not. The issue here is not what happened. It's how it's being handled.
Yeah, that's the
It's
big
not what happened.
But, and that's why I said while he was mentioning it, it's not going to change anything
It's-
for Dana White. And
No, because of
Not a
how
thing.
it's being handled. Yeah, they put it on blast that it happened,
What's Dana's last name?
but he should be getting charges to be brought up.
What's Dana's last name?
What he is,
There you go. We can move on now.
what he is.
That's the complete
Hey,
reason why.
All right,
You're
so
absolutely
listen,
right.
if we missed anything on the story, please let us know in the comments.
We know y'all got views.
No,
Let us know
don't
what y'all
let us
think.
know on the comments. Tell
Let us
Dana
know
White
what
he
y'all
can-
think.
He can
Let us know how y'all
step
think it
down.
should be
I
handled.
ain't fighting nobody.
Just anything that's on your mind, y'all just let us know.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
please
Ty.
do. Please
Take
do.
us out,
Hey,
Ty.
we gonna wrap it up, everybody. 3 shots to the dome. Another episode down.
Understand?
Much appreciated. Y'all want to take a shot out?
We can do that.
Well, you already got that.
Shut up.
Ox blood poured already.
Shut up,
we
DJ
gonna go
Fallon.
ahead. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that real quick. There'll never be anything left of Maxi Priest.
You'll never
Mr.
find
Loverman.
a forehead like mine.
So thank y'all for tuning in to this episode of 3 Shot Topics. We're gonna do this on a regular basis.
3 shots
Where,
news.
3 shots news, dog.
3 shots
Three
news.
shots
3 shots
news.
news, dog.
Well, we'll each pick a topic, man, and we'll talk about it for a few minutes and get y'all feedback as well. So thank y'all for tuning in.
Hey, 3 shots. We out.
See y'all
Have a
next
good
time.
one.